Have you ever pondered the infinite cycle of life and death, the eternal recurrence of all things? This cyclical nature of existence is symbolized by the Ouroboros, a serpent devouring its own tail, representing self-sustenance, self-destruction, and rebirth. Yet, within this symbol lies a deeper, more complex concept: Ouroboric incest. At first glance, the term might seem shocking, even distasteful. However, rest assured that this term has nothing to do with literal incest. It is purely symbolic, representing a metaphorical return to the beginning, to the source of all life. Ouroboric incest signifies the ego's desire to return to its origin, to merge with the Great Mother, the primordial entity from which all life springs. This is not a physical union, but a spiritual and psychological one. The emphasis is not on active pleasure or love, but on a desire to dissolve, to surrender. In this state, the ego allows itself to be absorbed, to sink into the totality, as the Great Mother takes it back into herself. This merging with the Great Mother, this dissolution of the self, is the essence of Ouroboric incest. It's a return to the primordial, to death, and union with the Mother. Many forms of nostalgia symbolize little more than this return to the Ouroboric incest and the dissolution of the self. The infantile ego, still close to the Great Mother and not yet fully developed, does not feel threatened by the Ouroboric incest. It feels protected by the Great Mother, even as it disappears into the cycle. Symbols associated with Ouroboric incest include the earth, the cave, the coffin, and so on. These symbols represent the Great Mother, the womb of the psyche, the primordial realm from which all life emerges and to which all life inevitably returns. The Ouroboros, the Great Circle, is not just the womb of the psyche, but also the parents of the world, still under the sway of the primordial law. Above and below, father and mother, heaven and earth, mirror each other and cannot be separated. Their unified state is the primordial state of existence. They, the parents of the world, answer the question about the origin of life. They are the universe itself, the wheel of life that turns on its own. They are the completeness from which all things sprout, the eternal entity that gives birth to itself, kills itself, and revives itself. Their unity is a self-sustaining, infinite, and empty heavenly state. The immense power of this primordial symbol of the psyche lies in its self-containment without distinction and without opposites, and in its representation of the creative impulse, the wheel that turns itself. In summary, Ouroboric incest is a symbolic concept representing the ego's desire to return to its origin, to merge with the Great Mother. It signifies a spiritual and psychological union, a dissolution of the self, and a return to the primordial. It's a complex but profound concept, offering a deep insight into the cyclical nature of existence and the eternal recurrence of all things.